Well, good morning. Welcome to our vlog of Quiet Life. This morning I wanted to share with you some of the supplements and vitamins that I take on a regular basis. Some I take in the morning and then some I take at night. And the reason I split it up is because it's just too many to take all at once, for me anyway. The reason I started taking supplements and vitamins was about 4 or 5 years ago, when I was 44, 45, I really began to get very, very fatigued. And that's just not normal for me. I'm not a fatigued person. I stay pretty busy and I just couldn't keep going. One story is that I had some clothes out on the line when I came home from work one day, and I brought the clothes in and laid them on my bed to fold, and I just crawled underneath them and went to sleep. I was so tired and I felt heavy, felt tired, and that just wasn't me. It wasn't normal, and I knew something was wrong and I needed to get it fixed. So I was out walking with a friend one night, and she told me about another friend who was experiencing or had experienced some similar symptoms, to call her and talk to her. Well, I did call and talk to the friend, and she told me that she had been taking some vitamins and herbs and things like that. And she shared with me what she took. And then I started doing some research online. I found a particular thing at Walmart that had vitamins in it, plus things, hormones for perimenopause. Not hormones, but herbs for perimenopause, because that's what I'm moving into, is perimenopause. It's before menopause. And I don't know when menopause will hit. You know, my mom passed away at 39. I don't know anything about in my family, nothing. So I had to kind of just find my way through all of it one way or another. So I started doing some research, and Walmart had this wonderful stuff to take, and it had everything in it. And then they discontinued it. They changed it up. So I had to take that box and begin to get the different items that was in the Walmart box and start taking them separately. That's why I have several to take. It's no longer compacted in one pill to take, which is, it just is what it is again. So of a morning, what I take, the first thing is ginkgo biloba. Now, most of everything that I get is on Amazon or Walmart. I also put the date that I got them and where I got them, and normally I put the price. This was only $13 or $14, but it's 240 in here, so that's 6 months, or $13 or $14. I originally started taking ginkgo because I thought it would help me with my memory, and I have a terrible memory. But surprisingly, it did not, and I quit taking it. Then I realized that I was on edge, that I could just, get on edge a little bit. And I began to understand that it was the ginkgo that was helping me kind of just stay calm and settled. Because the fact is, when you're going through perimenopause, your body is changing, your hormones are changing, and you're going to react in different ways than you used to. So this was really good. It's good for my emotional health to keep me at a level place. Ginkgo, and I take 120 milligrams a day. Now, if I am feeling a little bit more on edge, because let's face it, there are certain times of the month when you're going to be a little bit more on edge, then I'll take one more, and that'll keep me a little bit calmer. The other thing that I take on the daytime is Korean Panics Ginseng. This is 100 milligrams. I take one a day of these, and that is for the fatigue that I experienced. Honestly, that is the main symptom that I have had with perimenopause, was the fatigue. And I was so tired all the time, and I just felt that weight of heaviness, of tiredness, and that was not normal. I'm busy and on the go, and I don't tire easily, and it just wasn't normal for me to be like that. So this has helped a lot. So I take ginseng every day, and if I know I'm going to have a super busy day ahead, I might take 2. Or I might come home during the middle of the day and take another one to prepare for an evening of work or something. The third daytime that I take is L-Fin lanine. If you watched my video on brachioradial which is basically I have a nerve in my neck, and the nerve, the sun triggers the nerve, and it causes my arm to itch real bad. I know it sounds crazy. But I had a really bad sunburn on my arm in high school, and that probably has a lot to do with it. I had sun poisoning in high school, and that has a lot to do with it. Plus, I am out in the sun a lot between running and gardening and push mowing and working outside and various projects. I am outside a lot, so I do get a lot of sun, which is great because you get vitamin D, because you need that too. If your vitamin D is out of whack, you're out of whack also. But the sun triggered the nerve that is doing whatever it's doing. It could be pinched or something like that, which causes the itching. Now, since I have been taking this, I have not experienced. I started taking this last November, and it has been great. Only in August, when I was really outside a lot, we've not had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of hot sun, and that triggered it. So I've had 2 or 3 days of bad itching on my arm. But 2 or 3 days compared to May to November is pretty awesome. I just ice it up and then I put lidocaine on it, and we are good to go. But this has been wonderful for the nerve support in my back and my neck to help with the itching. Now, this cinnamon I take twice a day. I put it in my morning and I put it in my night. This to me is for the hormone headaches that I get, especially around that certain time of month. I get headaches, and this is great for my hormone headaches. It says that cinnamon supports healthy metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, and this is wonderful. So I take 2,000 milligrams a day, and I get this at Walmart. It's very inexpensive. This will last you, it's 400, so 200 is going to last you almost 6 months. The other thing that I take twice a day is Active Eyes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's $28 and I get it on Amazon, and my eyes itch a lot. Now that could be where I sleep with the fan at night, but I do sleep with the sleeping mask on now. But my eyes just burn and itch. And I wear glasses, but primarily for reading, watching TV, things like that. And when I went to the eye doctor at the beginning of the year, I told her that I was taking beta-carotene, and she said not to take that, especially if you're a smoker or a previous smoker, which I am. She said there has been some research done that people who have smoked or smoke, that beta-carotene can also cause cancer in those people. So I went home and researched, and sure enough, I found some research on that. So this Active Eyes is for people who cannot take beta-carotene. And this is wonderful. This has helped the burning and itching in my eyes so much. And I am so thankful for it. And I take it twice a day, morning and night. Now, moving into what I take at night, in my blue one, I leave it beside my bed. This one stays in my dressing table in my bathroom for the morning. And this one stays by my bed at night, and I take it right before I go to sleep. So I take Cranberry. Come on, let's face it. As you get older, your bladder doesn't work like it used to work. And if you have a feeling, and this may be too much information, but if you have a feeling like you've got to pee all the time, this is great. I also get this off Amazon. It's 4,200 milligrams, and it has vitamin C with it. So take one of these a day, and it is pure cranberry inside of there. The other thing that I take at night is black Cohosh, and I take 2 of these a day, so I take 80 milligrams a day, and this is for hot flashes. And not just hot flashes where in general your body just seems to heat up. I don't experience as much hot flashes as I do as I feel like I'm heating up. And this has been great. I assume it worked. I've been taking it for a long time. I'm assuming this is what helps keep me from hot flashes and burning up and things like that. Who knows? I may move into more and more. I don't know. But as I go more into menopause. But this is menopause support. It helps with the symptoms of night sweats and hot flashes, which is great. You don't want to sweat at night because that's nasty. and get up, change, and sheets are wet, and your husband's wet, and you're just exhausted with all that. So like Cohosh is what I take. The next thing and last thing that I take is one-a-day menopause. The only place I can find this is on Amazon. It's only 50 tablets, so you've got to make sure that you have an extra bottle so you don't run into, I don't know why they don't put 60 days. It just makes no sense to me. So you have to keep an extra bottle around in case you run out. I get this I have it sent to me every 60 days because I do have an extra bottle that I keep in case I run out, so I don't run out. This has a lot of vitamins in it, and it also has soybean isoflavones, which helps with the hormonal system, the hormonal symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, and a bunch of vitamins in it. And it's got calcium, iodine, magnesium, zinc, copper, several other things in it, and pantothenic acid. I hope I'm saying that right. I just watched something here a while back that's talking about we don't get enough of this pantothenic acid, and that helps us sleep at night. Vitamin D helps us sleep at night. Vitamin B's help us sleep at night. So it's healthy for us as women to get sleep at night because that's when our body is healing itself, is during sleep. You know, it's like babies, the reason they sleep so much is they're growing, their body is growing, they grow during sleep, where our bodies heal during sleep, and we need healthy sleep. I don't like waking up in the middle of the night, and if your body is working right, you're not going to do that. If your body has what it needs, you're not going to do that. And occasionally, if I'm a little bit needing a little bit of extra energy too, I take a vitamin B12. Now this is, a friend gave me this, and it had a big old, it's got 300 quick dissolve tablets in it, and I still got some left, and I think my friend got it at Costco. So there you are, that's everything that I take. If you have any questions, please feel free to call me, text me, anything. My email is starlakce@yahoo.com. If you know me personally, call me, text me, and I'll help you walk through some of this and let you know where I got it. But primarily at Walmart and Amazon is where I get all of the vitamins that I need. Sometimes Dollar General may have ginkgo or ginseng that I might be out of. But I don't spend a whole lot of money. But what I do spend, I am very, very, very thankful for, because I can be pretty out of whack. And when your body is out of whack, you're just out of whack, and you don't want that. You want to be, kind of where God wants you at, where God wants our body to be healthy and whole. And when it is not, when we're experiencing that can take a big toll on us emotionally. Also, I believe in exercise. I believe in sweating a lot. I think sweating is good for you. It gets the toxin out of your body. My grandpa said you get the poison out of your body, so sweating is good for you. Drinking a lot of water is very, very good for you. My next vlog that I'm going to do similar to this is about things that I drink in my kitchen. And I have a little concoction for inflammation, some other things that I do and that I drink to help keep my body whole and running on a good path, I guess is the best way to put that. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you need any more information, please feel free to message me and let me know. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.